following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And we've got good news and bad news. You know how that goes, good news and bad news. I'm going to start out with a little bit of history. You've heard me talk about the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. The CD came out first in 2003 because H1N1 was hitting our community, America, very badly. It's kind of a flu-like virus, respiratory virus. And then we had SARS. It's the Southeastern Asia Respiratory Syndrome, SARS, okay? And we also had the beginning of MERS, okay? Now, everybody was taking more flu vaccines and that kind of stuff and so on. And it kind of quieted down. And then by 2005, just 2 years later, as they say in France, all hell broke loose, okay? Because we had not only MERS, SARS, H1N1, we also had COVID-2 and COVID-19 all hitting us at the same time in 2005. And that's when we made the CDs and the book Hell's Kitchen, because it goes into the history. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, when Thomas Edison and Jonathan Leaves pulled the switch in the first commercial generating plant. Within 10 years' time, we had, 30, 40, 50 new diseases nobody had ever seen before, and doctors were blaming it all on genetics because that was the darling science of the time. It was really the fact that when everybody switched from wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits to electricity after 1982, they forgot they were getting their mineral supplements from wood ashes going into the garden and wood ashes going into their food. And when they would ask the doctor, shouldn't I be taking some vitamins and minerals? I'm feeling kind of funky. Nah, just eat well. You get everything you need just by eating well. Well, any doctor who said that should be put in jail as a mass murderer. You cannot get everything you need. For instance, vitamin C. You eat a banana, you get 13 milligrams of vitamin C. You eat an orange, legendary for vitamin C, you get 18 milligrams of vitamin C per orange. And you really need to supplement heavily, okay, especially if you're interfacing with lots of people. Now, during the Spanish flu, the Indians had the worst possible results, from India. Homogenous people, but they had 20 million people die in 6 months. They had 110 million people get the disease in 6 months, all right? And so it was really a mess. And we had, I think it was 657,000 people died in the 2 years. We're pretty close to that now. And we also had, let's see here, just in one day, October of 1918, we had 95,000 people die in one day. Okay, so we have a history of this, and we need to learn from it. Well, right now, India is spiking again. They went from 16.9 million a couple of weeks ago to now 17.9, almost 18 million people are infected. Okay, they went up. They set a record. They went up 352,000 in one day of infections. Also, they have 195,000 dead. Okay, which went up from 186,000 dead in one day. And they're going crazy with the deaths and infections in India. They're having so many cremations. They're burning people in the streets. They're burning bodies in the streets. So that's what they had to do in 1918. They were plugging up the rivers by throwing the bodies in the rivers because they didn't have enough wood to cremate everybody. And so it was the bodies damming up the rivers and causing flooding. Well, I urge you to not get lax, okay? Use our colloidal silver. Take 2 droppers. So I've been doing this for 25 years. Put 2 droppers full under your tongue, 30 minutes for each meal, 30 minutes for bedtime, our colloidal silver. It kills every kind of virus and bug you can think of, okay? Just ask Siri, what bugs, what viruses, what bacteria does colloidal silver kill? It'll blow your mind. HIV, AIDS, polio, COVID-2, COVID-19, you name it, H1N1, SARS, MERS. It's crazy how many things, and there's no alcohol in it, doesn't burn. I've been doing it for 25 years. And then you also need to take your 90 essential nutrients and stay away from gluten so you can absorb it, make your bone marrow happy so it can make antibodies and make white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. And if you're eating gluten all the time, even if you're supplementing, you're not going to be able to absorb much. So you get what's called bone marrow dysplasia. Your bone marrow turns into scar tissue and fat, and you can't make white blood cells. You can't make red blood cells. You can't make platelets. You can't make antibodies. That's why people go to the doctor. You get an iron shot and a B12 shot, and then they get bone marrow transplants. It's not because of age. It's because they're not absorbing nutrition, so their bone marrow can't function. And if you choose to get the vaccination, okay, you're not going to get maximum benefit if you're eating gluten and not supplementing, because your bone marrow is the response to the vaccine. Vaccines do not kill viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. I urge you to continue doing your distancing, wear your mask, use our hand sanitizer, use the colloidal silver, take the 90 essential nutrients, and then again, just think about it. All of the Asian nations are doing many, many, many times better than the Western nations and nations that developed from, say, the European nations, okay, because they eat wheat, bread, and rye oats, and the Asian nations don't eat gluten. They eat rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash and seaweed. We also have a seaweed product, which I've been taking twice a day for, 25 years. Fucoid Z, take 3 of those twice a day. Make your bone marrow happy so it can respond to the vaccination if you get it. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And just a reminder, India is the second largest population on Earth. I mean, there's just a few thousand people less than China, okay? They have 1.4 billion people. And they were going to have vaccinated something like 250 million people by this time. They don't even have 20,000. They don't even have 10% of that, okay, vaccinated, because every time they send out a team to vaccinate people, the team gets the COVID and dies, okay? And so they have all these variants, which are mutations of the original virus. They got 4 different variants in India, and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And so many European nations have banned flights into and out of India because they don't want them bringing the virus around, okay? And so pay attention to these details. This is not a simple thing. We could have another big spike here. And so if you get rid of your pre-existing conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, fatty liver, liver cirrhosis, heart disease, kidney failure, dialysis, things like thyroid issues, arthritis, irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, lupus. Get rid of all of these diseases. You can get rid of them all. None of them are genetic. None of them are autoimmune. These are all nutritional deficiency diseases. And so I want you to get a hold of that quartet of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport to Aromatherapy, and it's all in your head. And read this stuff and learn how to prevent and reverse these 600 different diseases. And, of course, we have the CD called Red Warning Lights, pharmacist Keith and I did. So CD has, 8 or 9 different pre-existing conditions that sets you up for a bad time if you get the COVID. It tells you what to do to prevent them, what to do to reverse them. It's called the Red Warning Light. So get the Red Warning Light along with the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. You can do that too. And really, really, really do, even though you live in different states from your family and friends, you can do virtual meetings. Wow. Think about that. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story headlined, Soda Consumption Linked to Accelerated Aging and Increased Mortality Risk, and this comes from the University of California, San Francisco. They say findings build on mounting evidence of the adverse effects of drinking soda and other sugary beverages on the body, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, kidney disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, dental problems, and gout. And they collected data from the National Health and Examination Surveys of about 5,300 participants from between 1999 and 2002, all who had no history of diabetes or cardiovascular disease. Looked at stored DNA data from the participants and measuring the telomere length and comparing it with their soda consumption. And they found that those who regularly drank sugary sweetened soda had shorter telomeres than those who didn't. Has shown that telomeres have been previously associated with lifespan. And they go on to say having shorter telomere length, for instance, has been linked to cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. They reported their study consuming even just 8 ounces of soda every day can accelerate aging by about 2 years, and 20 ounces of soda daily can accelerate aging up to about 4.6 years. So there you go, something you've been talking about for decades.
Yep. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've been talking about that forever, and that's why we, of course, created the sports drink Rebound, and we have the Icelandic water, and I make my powders, my BTT 2.0 and the healthy brain and heart pack. I put the powders into our Icelandic water, and then I drink 2 of those 12-ounce cans of the Rebound every day. And I only weigh 142. I have never consumed soft drinks. I'll repeat that. I have never consumed, probably tasted it a little bit when I was a kid. But when I learned about the bad stuff when I was 9 years old, I avoided all the bad stuff, including, I didn't know all the reasons, but of course, in addition to the sugar, there's, let's see here, there's carbonation, which neutralizes your stomach acid. You can't absorb nutrients, including iron and B12 and copper and iodine and things like that. You cannot absorb calcium with an alkaline environment in your stomach. You cannot break down proteins into individual carbon units for digestion and absorption. So, yeah, these carbonated drinks are not good. I've been saying that forever. And so thank you for bringing that one on. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity's Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, what did we get for following Dr. Fauci's advice a year and a half ago? Wash your hands, wear a mask and distance. This will be over in a couple of weeks. This is a nothing virus, is what he said. We have that on film because he was interviewed on news programs. Well, what did we get for following his advice for almost a year and a half? We have 32,893,038 infections, and we have 866 dead. It's like we've been in a small war, okay, with all this, and it's slowing down a little bit now, but it hasn't stopped. Okay, we have the vaccinations, again, slowing down, but we have all these variants and everything still. There's bad things happening. And I checked the data this morning, and the only ones they had up was Florida is still at 5,000. 5,000 times 30 days, that's 150. That's 150,000 new cases every month in Florida. What's going on in Michigan, Charmaine? I didn't have enough time to look at Michigan yet this morning.
Well, I don't know, but we just went, and the restaurants, like Culver's and McDonald's are still closed here in our town. They're still closed inside, and we think that they're doing it on purpose because they probably get the same business at the drive-thru, and they don't have to maintain, clean the restrooms and clean the inside of the restaurant or anything. So they're probably making more money by keeping them closed.
Okay, so they're still open for the
drive-thrus
drive-thru.
Are open, but there's some restaurants don't have drive-thrus. They're hurt because they're closed.
Okay, I'm getting an echo there, Doug. Okay, thank you. So, at any rate, it's one of those things where I've been trying to look up this stuff on these microbreweries in Michigan, and because since Florida is still hitting 5,000 new cases a day, even New York is below 3,000. New York is like 1,800 and something like that. It's has to do with all kinds of things. But let's just stay sharp here. Take our 90 essential nutrients, stay away from the bad foods, and stay away from the sodas. Doug had a great little pearls of wisdom thing there today on the bad effects of drinking carbonated drinks, soda pop, and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure it's true with even just carbonated water. And so that's why I like the Icelandic water. It's just glacial water. And Iceland has just had a big volcanic eruption for the first time in 800 years, and so there's more minerals going to be in our water the next batch. And don't forget the colloidal silver. Don't forget the hand sanitizer. Don't forget our Rebound. And it's one of those things where you have to really pay attention to this. Okay, this is not a small deal. And, of course, India is very scary. Again, we had this problem in 2003 when we had H1N1, and everybody didn't pay attention to it. And then by 2005, we had H1N1, we had the SARS, MERS, we had COVID-2, COVID-19, and it was a big deal then, big, huge thing. And after about 2 years, it quieted down again, and here we go. And so unless everybody changes permanently, stop eating gluten, eat like an Asian, rice, maize, and so forth, all your 90 essential nutrients. If we don't do that, every year it's going to come back and hit us harder. You've heard me say it. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and the 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, if you want to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs, including the Wallach Corpus, which has replaced the Hippocratic Corpus, you know, in 300 BC, he came up with all these herbs that would relieve symptoms, and he became the father of medicine. Nothing new has happened in medicine for 2,000 years until the Wallach Corpus. Okay, so go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, and look at all the books and CDs and DVDs in there. It'll blow your mind. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's go to Iowa. And Randy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Randy, you're on the air.
Hello. Yes, Doctor.
Sir.
This is Randy. Hi, I'm a diabetic patient and also on dialysis.
Okay.
For 3.5 years, and I'm having a difficult time with it.
Okay, how old are you, sir?
I'm 70 years old.
Okay, and how much do you weigh?
About 225.
Okay, and how tall are you?
About 5'8".
Okay, 5'8", you know, I'd like to see you weigh maybe 170, 180 pounds. You might be 40 pounds overweight there. It kind of happens when you have diabetes. Any skin issues, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
Not that. I think I had a boil just recently.
Okay. Do you have any, like, gray hair? Or you have gray hair or white hair? Your beard or your head?
It's kind of a salt and pepper thing.
Okay. All right. And do you have varicose veins in your legs or feet?
No, I have
you have spider veins?
Neuropathy.
Okay, so you do have a low back thing. You have neuropathy, peripheral neuropathy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And let's see here. Any high blood pressure? You have diabetes and kidney issues. Usually you're going to have high blood pressure. You have high blood pressure?
I don't have much of that anymore, but I do have it when I stand up. My blood pressure drops.
Okay, blood pressure goes down. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Charmaine. One more question, Randy. Do you have any ringing in the ears or dizziness or balance problems?
Yes, a lot. A lot of both, actually.
Okay.
I'm a walker.
Yeah. Okay, he's a walker. And then last question, anything going on with your heart? Any atrial fibrillation, tachycardia, irregular heartbeat?
No, that's all okay so far.
Okay, good. Okay, Charmaine, what's going on with Randy? Okay, he's got tinnitus, ringing in the ears, balance. He's got a back problem, peripheral neuropathies. He's got diabetes. He's on dialysis with his kidneys. Got white hair. What's going on?
He's got osteoporosis of the skull for sure.
Mm-hmm. And he has all these other diseases, which are they genetic?
No, it's an absorption problem.
Okay, yeah, he's got a gluten problem. Okay, so in addition to getting rid of all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat bread, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. I'll throw that in starting now. What would you put him on, okay, to get him under control here?
Because of his weight, I would put him on one healthy blood sugar pack and one healthy brain and heart pack. And I would add to that the Ultimate Daily Classic.
Okay, now stop there a minute. Yeah, the Ultimate Daily Classic will help support healthy blood pressure, but also support healthy blood flow into the kidneys and get your kidneys functioning. How many times a day are you on dialysis? Are you on dialysis 3 times a day or 6 times a week? 3 times a week or 6 times a week?
3 times a week.
Okay, so you're urinating. Okay, well, hang on here. Not very much. Okay, hang on, Randy. We'll be back, and Char and I will finish up your program for you after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Randy in Iowa. Okay, I'm just going to kind of repeat a little bit of what Char said, then I'll turn it back over to her for the rest of it. She did a good job there. One healthy blood sugar pack and one healthy brain and heart pack, a full dose of everything a day of each of those. And then the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. That's going to support healthy blood pressure and also healthy blood flow into the kidneys and normalize urine flow, okay? And it doesn't take long. Sometimes just a couple of weeks or certainly a month or so, you may be able to get totally off of dialysis because of the normalized blood flow into the kidneys. And then for the diabetes, of course, you're going to get that healthy blood sugar pack. You're going to take 3 of those sweeties twice a day. don't cold turkey off your medication, but as your blood sugar drops, you can slowly reduce your medication based on the numbers. And then the Charmaine, what would you give him also? You know, he's got osteoporosis of the skull, as you say. He's got tinnitus ringing in the ears. He's got balance problems. He's using a walker. He's got peripheral neuropathies and low back stuff. What would you do for the musculoskeletal stuff in his skull and his low back and every place else?
I get him on some MSM and vitamin D3 for absorption. And probably, if it was me, I'd take some Fucoid Z, too.
Yeah, throw in the Fucoid Z, but you're exactly right. He needs the glucogel. Okay, I'd get him the glucogel.
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
No.
Great.
No.
He
needs
blood sugar. Yeah, he needs the glucogel and the MSM.
That's correct. He needs to take the glucogel and 5 of those capsules twice a day, and get the Pro Joint FX. Take 3 of those at lunchtime, and then I would also, as Char said, the MSM. Take 3 of those twice a day. That's 1 bottle a month. And they're going to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between vertebrae, bone mixture, bone itself, including your skull, and also all this peripheral neuropathy you have. Do you have to take iron pills or B12, or do you go in for a shot of iron B12 to the doctor's office once a month, anything like that?
No, not right now.
Okay, not right now. Okay. All right, well, do these things. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Your age, this is pretty typical of people with pre-existing conditions and their setup. I mean, if you get the COVID virus, you're going to be in trouble, okay, because of these pre-existing conditions. Your bone marrow is not happy and healthy because of lack of nutrition. So, again, you need to give up all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown rice, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. And this is something that is not an aging thing. This is a nutritional deficiency thing because you've been eating gluten all your life. So I need you to do this and give us a call on a regular basis. Your testimony is going to help a lot of people, Randy, so we look forward to hearing from you. You're going to have a great result. We actually deal with thousands of people all over the world each day with your story, and you're going to have a great story on diabetes, dialysis and kidney issues, high blood pressure. You're going to throw that walker away here pretty soon, and you will be running up and down the stairs and running around the track. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Georgia. And Joyce, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Joyce, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes, I just had a CAT scan done of my body yesterday, and they came up with hematuria in my urine. I have pre-existing conditions of congestive heart failure.
Okay.
They said type 2 diabetes, but I'm not on no medication for it. I have a history of atrial fibrillation, dermatomyositis, but none of these things weren't active at all. It's just that I went to the hospital this year.
Okay, you went to the hospital because of the blood in your urine?
Yes.
Okay, did they say you might have kidney stones or something like that?
No, they haven't. They just recommended me to see a urologist.
Okay.
Urologist and gynecologist.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
I weigh 160.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Okay, and what's your age, Joyce?
I'm 67, young.
Okay, 67, young. Good girl. Okay. All right, so Char, what would you do for Joyce here? Okay. She has blood in her urine. She has AFib, atrial fibrillation. Okay, she has diabetes, and she has congestive heart failure. What's going on there?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull for sure.
Yep, and that's causing the AFib, squeezing the 10th cranial nerve, the vagus nerve. Okay, and then is congestive heart failure a genetic thing or an aging thing?
No, it's just a lack of a certain vitamin.
Yep. And what about diabetes? Is that a genetic thing or an aging thing?
No, that's a lack of nutrition.
Okay, so at 160 pounds, let's get her on. I would get her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. 2 healthy brain and heart packs with a big hammer. 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. 2 full doses a day of everything. Then I want her to get 2 bottles a month of the sweeties, so she could take 3 of those for breakfast and 3 for dinner time. I want her also to take the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. That's going to help with blood flow and all that kind of stuff. And what would you do? What would you add to her stuff for the congestive heart failure?
She needs the de-stress.
You get an A+. You get an A+ here because congestive heart failure is a deficiency of a single vitamin, okay? And it's in our de-stress in therapeutic levels. And I want her to have 3 of those de-stress capsules twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month. So we're dealing with her congestive heart failure. We're dealing with her diabetes. We're dealing with her AFib. We're dealing with her kidney issues, okay? And so, and her osteoporosis, because if you have osteoporosis in one bone, you got it in all your bones. It's kind of funny when somebody has osteoporosis of the vertebrae or the pelvis or a hip or a knee, the doctors never say, well, we got to treat you for everything because every bone in your body has osteoporosis. That's why we came out with that book, It's All in Your Head. Everybody needs to get that book All in Your Head and give it to everybody you love who's over 2 years old. Okay, please call us every couple of weeks, Joyce. Give us an update because you are going to get a great story, a great testimony. Don't forget, you buy the products, you pay wholesale. If you get an auto ship, I will pay the shipping. So you'll save a lot of money coming with us. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
Yeah, let's head to Utah. And Brianna, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Brianna, you're on the air.
Hi, I am wondering how I can cure my 2-month-old son's pulmonic valve. It's not formed completely, and it's actually gotten worse since he was born.
Okay, I'm sorry. She has what with her bowel?
His pulmonic valve just hasn't formed completely.
Okay, I'm missing something here. Is this in her heart?
Yes, in his heart.
Is this a he or a she?
It's a he.
Okay, how much does he weigh?
He weighs about 11 pounds.
Okay. All right. Any other complications? Anything going on with the bowels? Like constipation, diarrhea, skin problems, anything like that?
No.
Any asthma, bronchitis?
Nope.
Anemia?
Nope.
Okay. Heart valves, if mama's missing something when the heart is forming, you can wind up with heart valve issues. And baby's born with that because mama was missing something during the time when the baby's heart was forming. And that's why we like people to take, even if you don't plan on having a baby, if you're in the baby years, okay, you want to be taking all 90 essential nutrients, avoiding all the bad stuff. So if a pregnancy does occur, the baby is protected. Taking prenatal vitamins 2 months after you're diagnosed with pregnancy is too late. Okay, so you wind up with these kind of problems. So, are you breastfeeding the baby?
Just a little bit.
Okay, so still getting some of the baby formulas, right? Enfamil, Similac, right. That kind of stuff. Okay, well, hang on. Sharon and I will give you a program after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Utah and Biana. Okay, since you're breastfeeding the baby a little bit, I'd like you to take, let's see, how much do you weigh, Biana?
I weigh 149.
Okay, well, take one healthy brain and heart pack per month, okay? Full dose everything, or a half a dose twice a day, essentially, twice a day. And then I also want you to take the either the Z radical, it'd be a half ounce twice a day of the liquid, or the 3 capsules twice a day of the Fucoid Z. They're the same thing. One's the liquid, one's. This is the other trace minerals from the seaweeds. It's going to help that baby tone up the heart and so forth. But then I would also have you give that baby the kid's toddy, okay, and the baby formulas. You just read the label for the dosage. It's a liquid, easy to dose, and then also the EFAs. Start the baby out with 1 EFA twice a day. Go ahead and puncture the little soft gel EFK capsule and squeeze it into the baby's formula. And then, keep us informed. Let us know how the baby's doing. That baby needs a lot of nutrition. We can tone up the heart, and it may improve the function of those valves. If a piece of the valve is missing, we can't rebuild something that's not there. But if it's there and, it has a little bit of a problem, we may be able to help out measurably. Please keep in touch. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Louisiana. And Jennifer, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Look, Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hi.
Yes, hi. We got to go quickly. How can we help you?
I am a diabetic type 2. I take 1 pill a day, metformin, but I need to have reconstructive surgery on my foot. I've been diagnosed with Charcot-Marie tooth, and my family, they all have it. And I've developed an ulcer on the bone, but it also is on the bottom of my foot.
Okay.
And
all right. Okay, stop. We only got seconds here. How much do you weigh, Jennifer?
170.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'5".
Okay. And what's your age?
68.
Okay. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do for Jennifer? She's a diabetic, and she's taking metformin. That's oral medication. She's also got peripheral neuropathies in her feet called Charcot-Marie tooth. Is just a particular type of peripheral neuropathy, kind of an arthritis, osteoporosis. What would you do for her? She weighs 170 pounds.
Well, she got to clean up her diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would get her on a healthy bone and joint, blood sugar pack. A blood sugar pack for the
diabetes
problem. And then I would add to that MSM, vitamin D3, Ultimate Daily Classic, and Fucoid Z, too.
Okay, yeah. Very good. Now, here's the ultimate question. Since she has this Charcot-Marie tooth and these peripheral neuropathies in several generations of her family, is it a genetic thing?
No, they all eat the same food, so they all get the same disease.
Duh. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you have a good result here, Jennifer, you want to introduce what you're doing to your family because they're going to be jealous because you're going to see an enormous improvement. The type 2 diabetes goes away. And then, depending on how much damage there is to the various bones and joints and things, certainly the pain goes away, function comes back, and a variable amount of return of range of motion of the joints based on how much damage is there. So keep in touch with us. Call us every couple of weeks. Let us know what's going on. Give us 90 days hitting it hard and then, of course, you got to stay on this forever. How long do you need oxygen, Shar?
Forever.
How long do you need water, Shar?
Forever.
How long do you have to stay away from gluten?
Forever.
How long do you need the 90 essential nutrients?
As long as you're breathing.
Well, you get an A+. Exactly right. And so I know people, they start feeling good and they start slacking off and taking the nutrients and they start eating gluten again. And yeah, I was doing okay, and then I relapsed and got it all back again. You have to stay away from the bad stuff forever. You have to take the good stuff forever, and you'll be blessed. You'll add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life, saving yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery, save yourself a lot of money. Thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. You get an A++ today. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.